In 25 years, more intimidating on more 94. That's that topic right there with Breaking Me. Yo, it's really Big L's in the studio. We out here, City 2000. And right now, I got to check in with the sports correspondent representing Sideline Sports, ENT. I'm talking about Rome, the player from the Himalaya. And we were talking about one of my favorite movies a minute ago, 40-year-old. We literally just was talking about that movie for a few minutes. Jerome, you know you're my brother, right?
Yes, sir.
I wish the best for you, bro. I don't want anybody to ever take you for granted because you are my friend. All right? That's all I'm gonna say on the radio. You are my friend, and ladies, y'all don't mistreat Jerome, all right? He's a good guy, and you know, he deserves the best that life can offer. That's because he's my friend. So shouts out to you, Romy.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I truly appreciate that, man. Hey, talk about Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and David Bahamas. Turning stories here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this lovely Tuesday morning. Got to hop into our sport report. Big L, we got some local sporting news to talk about. And actually, you know, I always say, hey, in any sport, basically, you can find a Bahamian representing, and actually talking about one of our own, Miss Anna Camille Vlasov. She's actually a Bahamian equestrian. She competed this weekend over in Saint-Tropez, France, and did really good on our horse Beaumont. She was actually the lone Bahamian competing in the event, and again, shouts out to her on competing in that event and representing the Bahamas. Continue to do well. Also got some news about another one of our female student athletes. I'm talking about Briante Rally. She's been playing basketball in Canada. She's a former national team member. Took Doris Johnson to 3 senior girl championships. Again, a real standout. But now she will be playing in Basketball Club Grand Soir, which is in France. Again, through Keno Burrows' Raw Talent agency. Again, giving another opportunity for Bahamian to compete at the pro level. So again, thanks to Keto Burrows on continuing to listen, and again, shouts out to Bree. Hey, hopefully get to see her at the pro level, man. Another Bahamian at the pro level. So now we'll move on to some international sports, and you know what? Since we got some Bahamians in the news, of course, we'll talk about Jazz Chisholm. They played the Phillies yesterday. Yeah, and the Marlins came out on top 6-2 as the final score in that game. Jazz is looking good, man. He had a hit in that game, also had an RBI single. So yeah, man, way to go, Jazz. Keep doing your thing. Keep looking good, man. And now on to NFL. So, Big L, I guess after last night, we can say that the first weekend of NFL 2020 is completed. Of course, the games played last night. The first game up was the Steelers and the Giants. Final score there, 26-16. From the box score, Ben Roethlisberger, man, 21 of 32 for 229 yards. Jones was 26 of 41 for 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, also 2 interceptions. As far as their running game for the Giants, non-existent. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries for 6 yards. Daniel Jones. Yeah. So
they definitely got to work on that.
I know those people who have Saquon Barkley on their fantasy league team. They were highly upset last night. So talking about the other game, we had the Titans and the Broncos. That was the late game. Final score there, 16-14. Also, Ryan Tannehill, 29 of 43, 249 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, sorry, the Titans won the game. Sorry, 16-14 final score. Yeah, Titans won that game.
So both of my predictions were correct yesterday.
Yeah.
Just checking. All right.
Yeah, man. Also, as far as that game, Steven Gostkowski, he was actually released from the Patriots. I ain't lie. Last night, I think Bill Belichick probably had some inkling as to why he released him, but he was picked up by the Titans, and not a good debut. He missed four kicks last night, but I don't know. The announcers were saying that he redeemed himself when he scored the last field goal, to give the Titans the lead. But I think honestly, I was like, hey, if this was like in a Jimmy Jones era, like, dude, dude was going after the game. I actually thought I was looking for headlines like he would be fired this morning, but yeah, I don't know. He might get another chance. We'll see. And finally, on to some NBA news. So yeah, the series continues tonight. Of course, we got the Heat and Celtics going up in Game 1, and that game starts at 6:40 tonight. That's going to be the early game. And the Clippers and Nuggets, Game 7, that's going to start at 9 p.m. tonight. So there you have your sports lineup for tonight. Yeah, man, Big L, all on you, bro.
All right, man. This game 7. It has me concerned. The Nuggets say they have nothing to lose. They're going out there to have some fun. The Clippers feel as though they are still in the driver's seat. They're in control of the series. I am totally disappointed in the Clippers for even letting it get to Game 7. But if they lose this, I officially feel as though that organization is haunted, man. Like, they've had some of the best players in the league. They've had some great coaching. I do not know what it takes for them to get out of the semis. Like,
they gotta go
I don't know,
man.
they gotta bring some rosaries. I don't know. They gotta do something. Y'all give it out, Dr. Man. That's Rumi right there, the player from the Himalayan representing for Sideline Sports ENT. We can jump right back into some more music for you because it is your Bahamas Superstation, but that's going to put a cap on it for Sideline Sports ENT. Good morning.